What's going on, guys? It's Afraid Not, and it's one of those days where I just want to put on the mic. I want to speak to you guys. I've got a couple of topics that I'd like to cover. First of all, I want to say thanks for all the feedback that you've been giving me on my recent videos. It really has meant a lot, and I've been gaining subscribers, roughly about 10 a day at the moment, so I'm growing really quickly. Well, I think I'm growing pretty quickly anyway, and yeah, no, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I know I've been there before and I've spoken about it all before, about how much I'm enjoying it, but you're probably all getting very bored of it by now. But yeah, now what I want to talk about is video games. Now it's getting to that time of year. At the end of the year, you normally see a load of games win awards and all that kind of thing, and I just want to go through some of the games this year, how much I enjoyed them, and list my top 3 of 2013. Obviously all your lists are going to be totally different, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. I'd love to hear what your top 3 of this year alone on video games that have been released, what top 3 you've enjoyed the most. So yeah, we've had a great year this year. We've had games like Grand Theft Auto 5, we've had Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, what else? The Last of Us, we've had some other games like Killzone Shadowfall, we've had a really good version of FIFA this year. I'm really enjoying FIFA, especially now I've got my account back up and running. If you've been following me on Twitter, you'll know all about that, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I've got a little ban on my Origin account, and we managed to come out now, and I've got the account back up and running so I can start doing FIFA videos again. Okay, so my top 3 of this year alone. Now, number 3 I'm going to start with, and it can be quite controversial I think with some of you guys, but by far Battlefield 4, and I'll tell you why. Apart from the fact that it is just so much fun to play and you can do so many different things on the game, it's just graphically beautiful. Now, I've got it on PC so I can run it in ultra settings. I've got a good enough graphics card to be able to run it in ultra settings, and it is absolutely stunning. So I think they've taken massive strides when it comes to just going into next gen, and what they've done with 64-man online and everything to do with that. I know I've really, to be honest with this video, I don't really want to talk about PC. I'm just going to talk consoles, and I don't mean to exclude PC because I really enjoy PC gaming, but yeah, I'm just going to talk about consoles because we all can relate to it then. But just on the consoles alone, I'm talking Xbox One really. Battlefield 4 is, for me, is superb and well worthy of my number 3 spot. Okay, number 2, I'm going to go with a game a bit oddly, really. This is going to be a bit of an odd one. Purely because I haven't actually played the game myself, but I'm going to go with The Last of Us. And I'll tell you why I'm going with The Last of Us. Purely because I watched a Let's Play on it, and I watched it in full 1080, and I loved it. It was like watching a film. I felt like I wanted to go out and buy the game, but I didn't, and I'm so happy that I watched the Let's Play. I didn't want to miss out totally on it, but I think on the balance and scale of things, I think it will win Game of the Year ultimately, but for me, definitely number 2. Naughty Dog with their Uncharted series always seem to win Game of the Year, so I wouldn't be surprised if this year's no different and The Last of Us wins Game of the Year ultimately for everyone. No surprises what my number 1 is. It is Grand Theft Auto 5, and you guys know how much I absolutely love that game. I miss it so much. Ever since I got rid of my 360, I've just had that craving to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm gutted it's not out on PC, and I'm gutted it's not out on Xbox One or PS4 at that. And yeah, no, Grand Theft Auto 5 for me really pushed the boundary, especially of, is it current gen, whatever you want to call it? Is it still current gen? I don't really know. But Xbox 360 and PS3, it really pushed the boundaries of console gaming. The single player was absolutely amazing. I could play that again and again and again, and I'm even subscribed to a few people who have even started the Let's Play of it now, and I still watch it, and I think, do you know what, I could watch this, I could play it again, and it's just, for me, it definitely is the best game that I think has ever come out for a console. And if it doesn't win Game of the Year and Last of Us does, then it's a crying shame, because I think Grand Theft Auto 5 definitely deserves it. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto number 1, and there's absolutely no surprises. And I guarantee most of you that comment on the video, if you are kind enough to leave me a comment, I guarantee all of you are going to say Grand Theft Auto 5 is your number 1. So I'll be interested to see if there's anyone different. If anyone doesn't think that Grand Theft Auto 5 should win Game of the Year this year. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Please list your top 3. I'll be really interested to know. Anyway, let's veer off onto a different subject. Right, PS4s. Now, I've told a lot of people that I'll be getting a PS4 next year in February. Now, the only reasons I said that is because if I put a pre-order down now on a PlayStation 4, that is when they say they're going to have them available for, and because I'll be then phase 4, phase 5, or whatever that means. But yeah, they're not going to be available to me personally until I think the February or the end of February, something like that sort of timeline. But in my line of work, I actually deal with a lot of electronics companies, people who actually supply to people like Currys, main retailers. And I got an email earlier on today to say that, someone that I'm sure it's Currys, it might be Argos, something like that. But yeah, that the sales guy there sent me an email through today and said, look, I've got 14 PS4s available. Did you want one? And he couldn't confirm it until Friday, so I shouldn't really be speaking too soon, but hopefully if he can confirm that he's got some PS4s available on Friday, I should be able to have one next week. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to get my hands on the PS4. I've got my first game that I want to play. I don't know if you guys will want me to upload it, but I'm going to get Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think. Yeah, I think it was Brotherhood was the last one I played. I think was that the first one that you could go online with? Quite possibly, but that was the last Assassin's Creed game that I actually played. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've watched a few good reviews on Black Flag, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck in with it. And I wanted to get it on the PS4 because I just wanted to enjoy it for the graphics, for the single player, because I haven't got any of my main friends. I haven't actually got PlayStation, so it would only be me gaming single player. And I'm thinking about getting a second game, but there's not really a lot out at the moment that's pretty much exclusive for PS4. But yeah, no, if that's something that you'd be interested to see on this channel, then let me know obviously in the comments. If there's another game that's out for the PS4, preferably an exclusive one, but if not to worry, I can get them anyway. If you can let me know exactly what you want to see, then yeah, again, leave it in the comments. But yeah, this brings us to the end of the gameplay, and to be honest, I didn't even watch it. Normally I watch it when I'm commentating, but yeah, I can't remember how I go. What was the score of this? 29-2, so 29-2 TDM, not too bad, I suppose, not too bad. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a rating, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.